Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Criterion Connection. I'm Wade.
And I'm Joe.
And we're here to do a Billy Wilder film, actually a new release film that's coming on the Criterion Collection on Blu-ray and DVD. We're talking about Double Indemnity.
Yeah.
From 1944. A movie I've never seen. You've seen it.
Yeah. One of the classic and prototypical film noirs ever made.
Before this, we did Detour.
We did.
We did a couple of noir films. But anyway, we're doing this one, which is a film I've heard the name of. For the longest time, I thought it was an Alfred Hitchcock film.
No.
It's definitely not. It's not filmed by one either. I feel like, and I know Joe, before we turn on the camera, you're like, I'm wondering what Wade thinks of this movie.
I'm wondering what Wade thinks of this movie.
I thought it was pretty damn good.
As you should. It's a Billy Wilder movie.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. It was, I feel like, I know some noir films, but I feel like this film was like the quintessential.
It
one
of them.
All of the elements. It had betrayal, it had mystery, it had intrigue, had murder.
Femme
fatale had black and white shadows.
Venetian blind.
Detectives.
Yeah.
A narration story.
Yeah.
It pretty much checked all the boxes on what a noir film is. It makes you think
that snappy dialogue.
Oh, very snappy. They talk like this all the entire time.
Yeah, they back then, man, they loved them quips back and forth,
They love talking. But yeah, it's it stars Fred McMurray.
Yeah.
And
Barbara Stanwyck. Oh, what a lady.
Yes, what a lady. Basically, he,
what an anklet.
Yeah, he plays Walter Neff, and he's like an insurance guy.
He's a sales. So
yeah,
the big the one small difference is that this movie takes a different tactic than most of your other noir protagonists. Your other noir protagonists are like Private Eyes, or the detectives. This one, he's one of the perpetrators. And the detective is Edward G. Robinson.
Yeah.
So what he does is he sells insurance, and he works along with Edward G. Robinson, who investigates claims.
Yeah.
And in this film, they bring up the double indemnity clause. Basically, a wife can have a life insurance on their spouse, or her husband can have it on their wife. And the double indemnity clause is if they pass away and it's deemed an accident, you get double the payout.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of the crux of the movie, is he stops by this house because they lapsed on their auto insurance, and he gets sucked into this woman's plans, the Black Widow, Barbara Stanwyck.
Yeah. And, it gets a little over in his head a little bit, and his friend is a very, very, very what's the word I'm looking for? Very he won't let cases go.
Yeah.
I think he wants to be a cop, kind of thing. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, he will just not let the case go. He will not. He sees there's fraud. I will not handle it.
Ties up his stomach in knots. I can't eat.
Yes, that's pretty much what it's like. And
he gets a hunch, and he just won't let it go.
And we're dealing with the guilt, and we all know throughout the movie, the narration is at the end of it's basically a scene. Where he is at the end of the movie, that's the narration at the beginning.
Yeah.
So he's all sweaty, and he's
he's got a bullet hole in his shoulder.
Yeah. So it doesn't go well for him.
Yeah.
And it's kind of you're uncovering what happened, and boy. He got played here and there. Mm-hmm. He made some mistakes. And yeah.
And that's another thing, like another trademark noir thing is he knew it was a trap and he fell for it anyway.
Yeah. And
he gets what he deserves.
Yeah. And I don't think he's going to be making that trip.
No.
And yeah, so I mean, what can you say about the film? You didn't just say it's great acting.
Great writing. Great direction.
Look. Yeah.
Cinematography's great.
Yeah.
Dialogue's
fun.
Dialogue can be fun. It could be a little... it's a little like stereotypically over the top at
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
You know, especially when him and Stanwyck are quipping back and forth early on. But, you know, can't hate the stereotype for the movie that started it, or, you know, one of the movies that started it. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, everything's great about it. I think I really liked it a lot.
Yeah,
I don't know why you thought I was not going to like it.
Well, I just wanted to see what you would say. Like, because this is one of those movies that gets hyped up a lot. Like, this is like, you know, Touch of Evil, Maltese Falcon, Big Sleep. Like, these are the movies that people rattle off whenever you bring up noir. You know, you bring up your Bogarts, you know, you bring up Orson Welles, you bring up Fred McMurray, all these guys. And I'm just not sure if it's going to live up to what you've heard about it. And that's what I wanted to know.
I didn't hear much about the film. I know it existed. I know the name. I know it's from the 40s. Yeah. It's about as far as I went. I don't know how hyped it was.
Yeah.
I understand the hype, though.
But yeah, I mean, it just has everything working for you. It's Billy Wilder behind the camera, directing. He co-wrote it, so the writing's going to be spectacular. It's just grade A film noir. Like, it's the cream at the top.
Yeah. So, Joe, I mean, this is going to be a very short review. I mean, what can you really say about the film we just did? We basically said how great it is and you should check it out. I guess I'm cutting to the chase here. I was narrating the ending of this just now. But would you recommend the film to people?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer for me. You know, it's one of the classic films. You know, this is what Turner Classic made their money off of for all those years. Like, it's stuff like this.
Yeah, what's the host's name? Oh God, Leibowitz. What's his name? Ben Leibowitz, I think his name is. He's making a lot of money because of this movie, probably. Mankiewicz.
Yeah, Mankiewicz.
Mankiewicz. He's making a lot of money off this. I would also recommend the film, of course. Check it out, definitely.
Yeah, it's
an hour 43 minutes, and it doesn't feel like an hour 43 minutes.
It's a speedy film. You know, it takes its time to get started, but once it does, the pace is up there. I mean, you got great performances. I mean, this is A-list Hollywood at the time.
Yeah,
you know,
and also
big deal.
Also, like, just the twists and turns and all that stuff. Like, he takes the daughter out, and just so she keeps her mouth shut. You know, like,
so she doesn't get killed.
Yeah, I gotta make you happy and stuff like that. So you just should keep your mouth shut. And his damn friend is just like he's on his tail, man. He's on his tail.
Nothing's gonna get past him. He knows it. He's like, I know something's not right.
Yeah,
I know this is a murder.
And he was right.
He was right, but he was, again, like in the beginning of the movie, he's like, you were right about so many things, but you were wrong about some of the specifics.
Yeah.
And it's such a great, and it is a classic setup where he stumbles into the insurance office, and then he sits down and gets his dictaphone out, and he starts telling the story, and that's how the movie's framed.
And it starts like that. It's you're intrigued because you're like, how'd he get there?
Yeah, such a great framing device too.
Yeah. So that's 2 yeses from us. It's on Amazon right now. Amazon Prime, not Prime. You have to rent it. But it's also,
I owned it, so I just watched my copy.
It's also now available on Blu-ray and DVD on Criterion. So buy it, please.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the special features have that I need to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna add that to my cart of movies that I have to buy from Criterion when it's on sale. Because I have a lot of movies I want to buy.
Yep.
So that's our thoughts on Double Indemnity. What's another noir film or Billy Wilder film that we have not done yet? Put in this comment section below. Subscribe, like, share, follow us on Instagram, Make It Dish Productions. Follow us on Letterboxd. We have the Criterion Connection list right there.
Yeah.
There is
of everything we've done.
There is 200 movies on. Well, I'm kidding. There's 199-ish, almost 200 movies that are on that list because the Beastie Boys video anthology does not count on Letterboxd.
Yeah.
So it's off by 1, but it's all there. Go see if you have watched all the movies, and if you haven't, start so you get that 100% mark on that. Spoiler: I've seen 100% of the films.
Spoiler: I haven't.
Oh, yeah. So, well, anyway, that's our thoughts, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Wade,
And I'm still Joe.
and we will see you later.